Okay, resuming. I managed to cut myself off somehow, but here's Derry Carnegie Church. Love this block. Look, I see a bit of thread there. Let's take that off. I didn't do any quilting on the roof of the church. The door. A little bit in the grass in the background. And then what makes this, I think, is the sky. Now I've changed the colour for each sky according to what's, what it suits best. And then just 2 more blocks to go. We have the boat. Oh yeah, now this, again the water, the fabric's quite textured looking anyway, so the quilting is just enhancing that, and I just sort of followed the movement on the fabric. And then the wall, I just went round the blocks, nothing on the boat. And then simple quilting on the sky and the mountains. Obviously you can quilt as much as you want to. I just want to show you this. This is like some fibres that I added onto this first. So I just sort of spread them out and then did some zigzag. It's quite, oh look, here's a better piece to see. A zigzag on top of the fibres then to hold them on. And then we have the houses in Portmagee. Again, the water is quilted with those fluid straighten over lines. And the sky. And then a little bit of quilting on the paving in front of the houses. The sashing then is just quilted all over with just an all over squiggle. Alright, so right now we're going to go on to Margaret's quilt. Okay, excuse me, this is Margaret's quilt. I set my ladies here a challenge that whoever finished their quilt first with the sashing, I would quilt it as part of the tutorial. So Margaret's very lucky, she's had her quilt quilted already. You can see it's extremely creative. I've really enjoyed putting the stitching on this for her. And I'm just going to tell you how I approached this one. I put the wadding and the backing on, and then can you see I stitched around the outside of each block. You can see just around the edges there. That was just to stabilise the whole quilt, and then I've added the quilting to each block. Now I put this onto this very thin backing, and now I'm going to quilt it. I'm going to put this backing on. You can see it goes very well with it. I've done a lot of stitching on it, and the backing was so nice I didn't want to ruin it with lots of stitching on the back. So now I'm going to quilt this again with that backing on, just the sashing, because the blocks are all done. So I'll just give you a quick look. Margaret's box, very creative. She's done a fabulous job. Now I haven't put the reflection of the moon on this one yet, but I'm going to do that with a bit of metallic thread now before I continue. So you can see same sort of application, but I've just changed it a little bit for each block. And I've probably used, I think I counted 15 different threads on the blocks. So what I do is I put one colour in, so that might be a green, and then I do all the areas that are green. And then there's actually 4 different colours just on that block. Then I put another colour in and work away on each block with that colour. Now I did a bit of stitching on the bridge for that. And I did a bit more stitching on her legs of Clarny. I love the trees in that. This is fabulous. I stitched in the roof to add a bit of detail. Margaret's work is very artistic. I just love this version of it. I can't wait to see everybody else's. Okay, here's the sheep again. So I've stitched in his the texture of his coat there. Okay, so that's it. I'm going on to quilt now the sashing and put the real backing on. And then I'll be able to give this wonderful quilt back to Margaret. It's really 3D in places. It's wonderful, Margaret. Well done. Okay, good luck with quilting yours, and I can't wait to see how you finished them off.